Welcome back to another episode of the Talkatives Football Podcast. Um, Without skipping anything, let's just get right into it. This week we got some couple games. We actually had a game today, but wasn't that great of a game. Fulham Wolves. I was definitely backing Fulham and my boy William. Yeah, but amazing goal, and we saw bits of Costa at the end there. But now,
Whatever is left of Costa.
yeah, his those horse ligament transfers didn't last. It's like when they get them, he got that horse placenta.
Yeah,
And
it was just a fast job for he managed to Raul. He managed to come back. So
yeah, well, you hate to see it, because he could have had a couple more great years at Chelsea, but Conte, a certain Spurs coach, decided to end the
let's not go
beautiful
there. Let's
partnership. All right, so what you looking forward to this weekend, apart from the obvious?
Well, apart from what's the obvious? What just said the obvious?
The North London Derby, or is it just a London Derby?
Well, then that's what I'm looking forward to. You said it. What else could I be looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm looking at the fixtures right now, and it's just like that's clearly the biggest game. Like
Yeah.
Man City and Liverpool are away to Bournemouth and Crystal Palace. Arsenal is away to Leicester. Man U aren't playing this weekend.
Yep.
Newcastle, Brighton postponed, and then we just got everybody else. So yeah. Hopefully we can see some more upsets in these away games from the top six, so Chelsea can finally start climbing the table. But Tottenham, Chelsea. We've out of the 5 games we played at the new 3-point lane, we've won 4 and drawn 1 and lost on penalties. That was a League Cup, but in the league we're 3-0 at 3-point lane.
Yes,
Can we
sir.
keep the streak going?
We'll see. We'll have to find out this weekend.
We're what, 2 wins from the last 14, 15 games now. I feel like this might be our chance to, turn things around, but I've been saying that every single game. At this point, I'm hopeful, but I'm not expecting much, but at the same time I want to win that game so bad because we need the points. We need them way more than Tottenham do anyway. So I hope we play like it.
Yeah, we'll see. There's only one question in my mind. Will we finish our chances? We finish our chances,
Yeah.
no doubt in my mind we'll win this game. So
Our biggest issue going back how many years now?
So because I know we will get chances, we just got to put them away, and if we put them away, we'll win this game. We don't have to put all of them away. We just got to put.
We need to score at least 2 to win. Because if we score 1, we're probably going to concede.
We just have to.
I don't think we got to score at least 2 because we're creating chances with Felix.
We have
King Shield. What a surprise!
Dropping. I always like surprise drop-ins.
That was a welcome
special episode.
Welcome back to the podcast. We're good. We're good, but at the same time, we're Chelsea fans, so we're talking about the Spurs game. We need those 3 points. I think if we play Felix and Havertz up front again, they can continue to cook. And I hate to say this, but I think Mason Mount has to. He's woefully out of form. I'm not sure if I want to start him or not.
I just checked. Yo, shit. I'm so
Oh
sorry.
well. I really want to move on to talk about the big match that happened this week.
Which one?
The the Pep thinking he's a genius.
Yeah.
That's the real juicy story of the week. And
Huge.
just so you happened that Man City spokesperson is here. So Shield, could you care to elaborate on us what exactly happened on was it Wednesday or Tuesday? No, it was
Pretty sure
Wednesday.
it's Wednesday.
Wednesday. So
Yeah.
what happened on Wednesday in Leipzig, Germany?
Well, I can't really speak too much on it, to be honest with you, because I wasn't paying attention. But I heard the reports. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna speak more on that because I feel like that's more Marcus's what's it called, specialty. But it was said that Pep was not happy after what happened on Wednesday. It was a very, very sad day for City boys. So I'm gonna say I could
Why
say
was
that.
he unhappy? He picked that team.
Yeah. That team, like, there was no Nkunku in there. I mean, I guess because of the injuries, but that team should still be good enough to beat Leipzig.
Yeah, but according to what he was saying, it was just like I can't say much for Pep. Pep was God. We all have bad days, but but apparently he just didn't feel. He felt like he saw we were gonna win the game. I don't know. I think that VAR is what really fucked us up.
VAR. What?
No, because it says what is it called here? Yeah.
I mean, looking at the stats.
We something. Hold up.
That's what they start doing now. Are they blaming VAR?
Yeah, looking at that, like y'all dominated the game, but you only had like one real chance, and that was the Mahrez goal.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. But no.
Clear cut chances like
it was
that.
it was in apparently it was a stoppage time, so that's what happened. But I just gotta take the L for the team, definitely. But
I think there's another case like without De Bruyne supplying Haaland, there's really nobody else to do it because like Mahrez and Grealish are more stingy. And
I mean, Myra's opener was canceled though. That's another thing too. Because if that wasn't canceled, we would have won that game. To be fair,
yeah, your defense isn't y'all's strongest suit. Y'all's strongest suit is scoring goals and dominating the game. But
yeah, that's true because of like the recent seasons. But like, I wouldn't say our defense isn't our strongest thing. It's just we haven't really focused on it in a minute. To be fair, because if we focus on our defense, like I feel like we gave away most of our full like.
I mean, y'all barely played defense in the game, so how you gonna focus?
Because before we already had like a set team. I don't think like right now Pep hasn't really focused on our defense as a team, like a defensive team, to be strong enough. Because right now I feel like right now his main focus has just been like the midfield and the forwards. So his plan is kind of like face towards that, not like the whole 12. I mean the whole 11 on the field. So I mean like.
It doesn't help when you send a Cancelo to Bayern Munich too, especially since Stones and Laporte were on the bench because they were injured. But even like your whole too is like is out there scoring, and it's been shown multiple games now. If De Bruyne isn't there, Haaland doesn't do anything all game.
I almost forgot for a minute. You know, this guy that we sold to Arsenal. Was it Arsenal? Zinchenko. Zinchenko was such a crucial part of our defense. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think it was
to see this.
You lost like a really good right back, a really good left back.
Marcelo, and then you still, well,
He
you
scored
looked
his
up Marcelo.
he scored his first Premier League goal
Yeah,
for
it was a nice
Arsenal last week.
banger.
I was like, wow, that's
Banger.
crazy.
Yep. You sold them to
But
Arsenal. You put two of your players to Arsenal, and now Arsenal is ahead of you in the league.
Yeah.
I know that one is
and,
painful.
at least if I'm gonna let Arsenal have their year, at least it's not you guys. You know, you guys. Hold on, brother.
You're lucky.
Wow.
No, it's not luck. It has nothing to do with luck. It's just like we know better. It just can't be you guys.
So it's okay. Even in our rebuilding year, we might still win the Champions League. So, but hey,
We might. It starts with beating Spurs. Because if we can't beat Spurs, like, come on now. Well,
yeah, the fact that you guys let the Spurs beat, like, have you guys seen when you guys are on the table?
Yeah, we're in the same place we've been all year, literally.
But like, how did Tottenham? Like, I don't know. I feel like I haven't been paying attention. But like, how did Tottenham get number 4? How did that happen?
I know. Man,
because
everybody wants
Conte is a really good coach, regardless of what Marcus might feel.
Right.
Really good coach. He's making it work with scrubs, and they're in 4th position. They're still in the Champions League. I think they're still in the FA Cup too. So it's like Conte is not some terrible coach that doesn't know what he's doing or how to like build or motivate.
And can we give Erik ten Hag his props finally? I would like to, at least for knocking, at least for knocking the sorriest organization out of the Europa League. I don't want to hear them or see their face again.
Barcelona. If I never had to see a Barcelona fan ever,
give Erik ten Hag his props, I would like to, because especially in the second half of that second game, he outcoached Xavi. He just straight up just outcoached them from top to bottom.
That's where his experience came through. But at the same time, you also have to give a big shout out to like one of literally his best player this season. In well, first of all, they got rid of Ronaldo, which was like now it's like, you know, I wish it would have worked out better, but
I'm not giving them credit for that.
It's been amazing.
I'm not giving them credit for getting rid of Ronaldo, no. But I will say, I will give Rashford credit, but I'm not giving him credit for getting rid of
I'm so confused. I thought you said Barca at one point. I was like, when did Ronaldo go to Barca? Like, what?
No. Well, I don't think Rashford would be doing so. I don't think Rashford would be doing so well if Ronaldo didn't leave. Because if you see, Rashford only really picked up in goals after the World Cup, after Ronaldo was gone. So it's like that led to Rashford more games.
A month before that, though. So I don't know that. So
no, it wasn't a month before. It was literally right before the World Cup that he had that interview, like a week, and then like halfway through they terminated his.
There were still a few games though. There was still
he didn't play in any of those games though.
That's what. Yeah, and he was already getting benched long before even before they parted ways with him. He was getting benched already, been since, and Rashford wasn't scoring. So I'm not.
It's a huge elephant. It's a huge elephant in the room. Ronaldo there, unhappy Ronaldo. Like it definitely affected.
I would say the elephant in the room is Erik ten Hag couldn't come to an agreement with his best player. That was the elephant in the room. And I understand that. If you can't, he did the next best thing. Get rid of him. But I'm not going to give him credit for getting rid of one of the best players on the planet. No. I will give Rashford credit, and I will give Erik ten Hag for out coaching some of these coaches here in the Europa League.
He has, but I feel like
But
they both
I'm
deserve equal
not going
credit
to give him credit
because
for
Rashford
getting rid
has
of him.
been on fire since the World Cup. Just
Yeah, since the
unstoppable.
World Cup,
Like
absolutely. Yeah,
he's in his prime. He's 27. In case everybody forgot, he's not like 21, 23. Man is 27. So yeah, good for them. Actually, I kind of hate it though. Like I don't like it. They're in the title race right now. They're only 3 points
yeah,
behind City.
yeah,
You
they
know,
are. They're in
3 points
the race.
behind City. Was that 5 points behind Arsenal? You know, they could win. They actually the quadruple is on for them.
With all this trouble, you know what I still believe is going to happen? I still think Man
Yes.
City is only going to win the Premier League.
Yeah.
Only them will win the Premier League. but they will lose. They will crash out of the Champions League, but win the Premier League.
Do you think Leipzig could knock them out of the Champions League?
I don't know who will. I don't know. I doubt it. Without Nkunku, I doubt it. But I don't know.
I mean,
it could be. It could be Cancelo, or maybe Cancelo can't play against them. Yeah, I don't think Cancelo can play against them. So
oh, he's on loan.
maybe.
But no, I think it doesn't. Loan doesn't matter in the Champions League. I think it's because he probably played for Man City earlier in the Champions League. Maybe that will be why. But I'm not sure. You know, I'm not. I haven't really.
I mean, we're able to register Felix and Mudryk.
So and they already played in the
there's no
Champions.
reason.
All right. Yeah, so I think Cancelo will be able to play.
Register him, but
I
I don't know if he can play because of the loan. I didn't know.
Yeah, if he can, I don't know if he can. But bro, remember when we had what's his name, Courtois on loan at Atletico Madrid? He played against us in those games. We had against Atletico Madrid.
He did. I think.
So I think it's different in Europe.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that
Against
same rule applies like to this day, but I would prefer if the rule was he can still play because I don't see any reason why.
Yeah, I don't see. Yeah,
Like he's on loan.
Let
It's
him
the
give him a chance.
Champions League, you know.
Give him a
That's
chance
the reason.
to prove Pep the reason why he
Yeah, like
you shouldn't go Pep.
I hope he starts that game and he gets an assist, scores, balls out, is man of the match. Yeah. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah,
Like
so-
if they get knocked out by Leipzig in like 2 weeks, then I'm definitely back on the Man City are gonna win the league train because now they have nothing left but the league. So we'll see. We shall see. Honestly, I kind of hope they get knocked out early. It'll just be like, y'all couldn't even beat Leipzig.
You should not hope that you should actually, Shags, you should not hope they get knocked out early because it would go against your agenda for Arsenal to win the league.
It would go against
Because then you're only gonna get angrier, and then they're gonna go harder at the league. So I actually want them to get right to like the semifinal and then lose.
I want them to crash out against Leipzig and then come back to the league and be angry and still not win the league.
That would be great for you, but I man,
You don't see it. Well, let me see. This midweek we don't have Champions League. We just got FA Cup fixtures, which Chelsea are not a part of.
Chelsea are not a part of. But honestly, I'm glad we are not because we would crash out of it either way. Because we would play players we don't normally play. Yeah.
I'm actually glad we got knocked out by Man City and not like Grimsby Town or Derby County. You know? Like at least we were just like, this is a better team that knocked us out. Boo hoo.
We were going through it then though. We had a lot of injuries back then.
Yeah,
it was
it was a pretty good, silver.
we were all falling in love with Lewis Hall. Like, hey, he just start, and then
he was ball.
He's a young player. He's like raw talent. Calm down.
Hell, man. Really raw.
Oh man, we've been through some ish this season, man.
We've been through the most, but like basically everybody.
And Lewis Hall to save us. Don't believe that.
But hey, man, everybody's pretty much fit. Only Broha and Mendy are out long term, and we got Conte, Pulisic, and who was the last one? And like coming back into training. Like I think there was one more player that's coming back. Was it Fofana?
So, but I can't say they're fit. I can't say they're fit though. They're healthy, but
they're not match fit at all.
Yeah,
but
Kovacic
they're almost back.
Didn't we start Kovacic last game? Yeah, he wasn't match fit. He didn't look match fit. I mean, he still looked like Kovacic, but he just didn't look fully match fit. Yeah. Loftus-Cheek is definitely not match.
You gotta give these players time.
Yeah, so there's a lot of
and that it definitely helps not having any like midweek games. Like we play Spurs Sunday, and then we don't have a game until I think like Saturday against Leeds.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, the word on the street of Stamford and Stamford Bridge in Cobham, word on the streets of Cobham is we had a very terrible preseason, and I second that 100.
Yeah, even Tuchel said
when he was asking around Cobham, they kept on hearing that the preseason was really bad, like just bad all around. Practice, games, because I watched the preseason games. It was
bad. We had like new, and then we had to fight Cali.
Did we lose to some MLS team in preseason?
Yeah, it was bad. And
bad.
Honestly,
that was the Conor Gallagher miss PK.
Oh so, really tried to like chip it.
That entire game. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard to watch. Like we were really getting counterattacked on by a U.S. MLS team. Like just passed around. Like, it was hard to watch. It was bad.
And so like we're Spurs. Shameful, but yeah, it is true. The preseason wasn't good because even like Tuchel was complaining about it, like traveling and not being able to focus on football. He doesn't have enough time to evaluate the squad. And now again, this next preseason, they're talking about going back to the U.S. again. So we'll see.
Well,
we're talking about friends with the Rex team.
They got to do their marketing thing, man.
Yeah, but it's like there has to be like a middle ground where we prepare for the season and can still get marketing done. Because like I don't know playing Wrexham in preseason is going to help us football wise.
There is no middle ground. The middle ground is get ready while we take these photos and ask you interviews and be in your face with cameras and mics. Get ready.
I think the middle ground is probably like cutting down on the travel. Like cutting down on the travel and staying like one state the whole time instead of flying all over the United States. Like just have one training camp in like Florida or LA or Texas or Dallas and have all the games in that same state or town. Because the main thing Tuchel was complaining about was the travel. Like, traveling every day, not being able to relax. That doesn't help with him.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's not going to change. Chelsea's always done this for preseason. We always travel to Turkey, China, Vietnam, Japan. We always travel, so that's probably not going to change. And even when we travel, we play multiple games because why not? But we just gotta fight through it, man. We just gotta fight through it because we ain't the only club doing this. Everybody else is doing this, so we just gotta fight through it and get to a level ground where we have a foundation to build on. We just gotta build
preseason. This next preseason is probably going to be like the most important preseasons, like modern history for Chelsea, because we got all these players. We got players coming back from loan. We got a coach that we don't know how long he's going to be there for.
Oh, Bakayoko is coming back.
Bakayoko is coming back. Lonchkaku is coming back. Like, you know.
Yes. Both the lines were like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
we don't want. No.
We got young.
You're not doing.
We're gonna have like 40 players in that preseason, pushing 50. So it's like we gotta be able to make those decisions quick on who is staying and who is going, and like get a bunch of players off their sheet too. Like, you know, like Bakayoko, Lonchkaku, we gotta sell those guys like ASAP. We gotta get them off the books. Like, did we sell Batshuayi, or is he on loan still?
I think he's on loan.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We still have got like goddamn Batshuayi on the.
He's on loan. Yeah. It's gonna be tough.
We're still in February, so July is still like 4 or 5 months from now. So hopefully we could just like win enough games so we have something to look forward to next season. That's all I'm asking for, and I think it all starts with beating Spurs. I'll take a 1-0, but I think we need to score at least 2 goals to beat Spurs at home, because Spurs is like they're in a way better position than us. They've been playing way better as a team. We have a record, but like we don't have that confidence going in. So
no, the verdict is out on Spurs. They like trouble. They like to go down early in the game and then be all down and gloomy, and then get together at halftime. Have Antonio Conte is one of his probably somebody in his bedside in the hospital with a phone, and as he gives one of his aspiring pep talks at halftime, and then they come back and score through 3 goals and win or tie or draw. That's what Spurs does. We just gotta score early and then weather the storm late.
I was gonna say shut them down, but really weather the storm. We gotta keep a clean sheet and score. Just score. If we're gonna create 5 chances each half, score 1 of them each half. Like, that's all, and just ride your luck, defend well, and hope Spurs continue being Spursy and shoot themselves in the foot. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Well,
is there anything else we have to discuss?
I think that was it.
Honestly, like I know Marcus isn't here to defend himself, but Pep has been making the craziest moves back to back weeks, and you know what I'm nominating him for. I'm gonna keep him on the low key. I'm not gonna just put Pep out there like that. But Man City are, I can see the cracks.
Yeah.
Everything good always comes to the end. Did you see what happened to to Liverpool? The Champions League.
Oh man!
All good things gotta come to an end. There's always cycles in football. Like, they were 2-0 up. They thought everything was sweet. We moved. We're Liverpool. Never walk alone. And then Real Madrid was like, bro, we've won this 14 times. Top 5. You know what? You're playing Uno, and he tells you to pick 5. That's what happened.
actually, that Liverpool loss is just exactly what I was saying about their team. I was talking about this with my brother a few weeks ago. It's like they don't they're the system is there, the coach is there, but their midfield players, particular, they don't have the midfielders to implement that system properly. And the midfielders that they have, that they started with that system, they're all old and broken down. Fabinho can't run. Jordan Henderson is old. Thiago stays hurt. Bajcetic, like really, Salah is coming out and saying, "Oh, Bajcetic is like our most consistent player." No, that's a recipe for disaster. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I can't say I've seen 5-2 coming, but man, wow, that really just shows like
I thought it would be a draw.
Real Madrid have been shaky this season. So yeah.
Yeah, my prediction for that game was a draw, like 2-2, and especially when they went up 2-0, like, okay, Real Madrid, please come back for the sake of my prediction, and then it just got 3-2, 4-2, 5-2. Yeah.
I mean, Benzema,
I was saying it.
Karim had to get in on the show too. You know what I'm saying? Karim was like, man,
let's have all the fun,
wait. Let me get a piece, man. Let me get a. Hey, yo, can I get a piece chicken? Can I get some rice, please? Thank you.
Wait, did they give Benz his Ballon d'Or last year?
Of course.
Okay, just double check my memory.
Coming fresh off the injury, scoring a nice little. Oh man! All of his goals are just like so incredible, man. He only scores incredible goals.
he scores the type of goal you just look at each other in the defense like, oh,
aesthetically pleasing goals.
It's like you can't be mad at it, you know. Like Van Dijk,
the guy slid. The guy tried to block it and slid, but Kareem was like,
there were two defenders after the goalkeeper, and they still couldn't stop. But that's what I'm saying about Liverpool.
And then the best thing was finish. The best thing about Kareem is the finish, because you will see most players do the start move all the way to the finishing move, and then they won't finish. The best thing about that goal was the finish. He just placed it in the corner with his left. Just
in the
ball just slowly. They all just walked like there were 3 defenders on the goal line, and they all just watched it go.
They couldn't do anything, right?
Kareem is amazing, bro. He's something else, man. Fresh off an injury. Oh man. Oh my God, man.
Real Madrid's pedigree in the Champions League, but I've been saying like for months now that I think Jurgen Klopp is just way too stubborn of a coach to realize that he's like he can't admit that everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Like I would say, rip up the entire formation, play a 3-4-3. Alexander-Arnold is not that guy anymore at right back. He's always he's been getting exposed all year. Why don't you just play him in the role where he has less defensive responsibilities and put 3 defenders behind him and the mid plus the midfield? Why can't they?
No, I hear you, but it's kind of hard to do that when you've had so much success playing your style of football. You know, how are you gonna tell him, hey, come in? He's had success.
Listening to me, but like they keep doing like a little 3 with Trent. Like Van Dijk has been terrible this year. You know, you saw what Jamie Carragher said. He'd probably bench Van Dijk at this point. You know, so
Jamie Carragher always think that he said that last season. Probably said it last season. I don't know. But yeah, man, you can't trust Jamie Carragher when he talks. You can trust Jamie Carragher when he talks about other teams but Liverpool.
Yeah.
Same with the same with Neville when he talks about other teams but Man U.
Yeah, true.
The same with what's his name, Frank LeBeouf, when he talks about other teams but Chelsea, because he's oddly harsh with Chelsea. Like, yeah, like I don't like that. He's more harsh with Chelsea than the other players are of their team. Why can't you be more like Micah? I mean, I guess Micah doesn't really have anything to be harsh about.
He's enjoying life right now. He's
Yeah.
good. But yeah, Liverpool. I guess Klopp is just gonna keep like doing the same thing over and over. Hopefully that helps us pass them in the table because we gotta qualify for some type of Europe. Yeah, so.
Let me say this though, like just one last point, and I'm behind Graham Potter 1,000%. I'm not calling for his job or anything, but I've been watching BT Sport. And I see Thierry Henry sitting next to Micah Richards.
Are you saying
and
what?
I'm just like, don't say too much.
Stop that.
I am behind Graham Potter 1,000%. But I keep looking at Thierry Henry talking about football. And God knows the game.
That man is a TV sports presenter. He is not a manager, Zach. Stop. No.
I don't know. He was. He was an MLS manager.
And how did that end? Like, why isn't he still a manager? Yeah, it did not end well.
He wants it anymore? He wanted more money? I don't know.
No, because he failed. He definitely failed hilariously as a manager. Like, you know, I don't think like how many good coaches are there that actually had great careers?
He was a good No, I don't think he failed like that. I think maybe they just didn't win enough, but they were a good team. Montreal's a good team. As far as MLS. But yeah, they're actually one of the better MLS teams. Really? He did
not manage the MLS team though.
Oh, they did. I thought he did.
He played for New York Red Bulls. And then he went to Arsenal and retired. And his managerial career is assistant at Belgium. He managed Monaco, Montreal Impact for 2 years.
Thank you.
And then it was at Belgium again. Okay.
I think he was actually like the first coach of Montreal Impact, if I'm not mistaken. He kind of like built them up, if that makes sense. Like made them what they are, essentially. Because now they're one of the better MLS teams. So.
Yeah, I remember Drogba playing for Montreal.
He was a bad coach.
I mean, it's just like if there's a lot of former like top players like Gary Neville that they've tried to be managers and now they're like back
flamed out.
And not everybody can be a good manager. I think
Thierry Henry stepped away or something. I don't think he got fired though.
I mean, let me see.
Because I seem to remember I used to watch those Facebook clips of him talking to his players, man.
All right. Here it is.
Manager, man.
Here it is. Signed a 2-year deal. After leading Montreal to their first playoff berth in 4 seasons on 2021, 2021 season, Henry stepped down as head coach of the renamed CF Montreal to be closer to the children in London.
Yeah, man, to help the kids out. Come on, bro.
He did a reverse. He did a reverse.
The boy is like that.
And chose football.
Exactly. He chose to leave. They probably weren't paying him enough or whatever.
No, bro just missed his kids.
Yeah, true.
The Wikipedia says like he just said he wanted to be closer to his kids in London. His kids live in London.
Yeah. Because I'm turned on BT Sport right now, and he's sitting next to Micah. I'm like, man, bro, like Okay,
Yeah,
just sit right there. Stay right there. Don't go anywhere.
yeah. Just like wait up, hold up. But you know what I've
I'm telling
seen?
you,
I've seen.
Thierry Henry is a diamond in the rough, coach. I'm telling you. He's a diamond in the rough.
What is John
He's a
Terry up to nowadays?
I can't say. I know exactly what Wayne Rooney's up to.
He's an assistant at Aston Villa. Wait, or he was? Is he still?
But he's the head coach at Derby County now, right?
Really? No.
Was he fired from that?
Yeah, let's see.
I think he's the head coach now.
No, I don't. He was appointed assistant at head coach with Smith. He left Aston Villa after 3 years. In December 2021, he returned to Chelsea in a coaching consultancy role, and then nothing.
Oh, John Terry.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know.
No, he's
now
something.
He's an owner. He's an owner now.
Owner of what?
Chelsea. Remember the little consortium?
Yeah, I think they tried to bid for Chelsea, but they didn't win it. It was Todd Bowley and co. He doesn't own Chelsea.
No, but I think like they're like part, like a little tiny like part.
Like the Chelsea pitch owners, like who own the actual Stamford.
Like they actually own a little piece. Yeah, they like bought into it like a little piece, like 5%. But yeah, they're owners.
Yeah, I hope since Lampard has already failed me and us, hopefully can grow up to be that manager. He can be the next Mourinho.
Why don't you listen to me on these things, bro? Didn't I tell you what will happen with Everton? I told you that it wouldn't go well. You were all excited of, oh my God, they made it. And then I was like, bro. They made it. Really? They made it.
What's the difference with Lampard and without Lampard, though? There's not like anything has changed.
They just got relegated.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now they have to fight for out of relegation again. So what is the difference?
It is what it is, man. It is. Like, I guess Lampard it's just like the other his mates. His mates like Gary Neville and all these other guys that tried to be coaches and failed miserably.
Did Gary Neville really try? I don't even remember.
No, he coached like Sevilla for like 8 games and didn't win a single one.
Yeah. He was. Yes, I remember.
Valencia. It was Valencia.
He did coach some team and flamed out really badly.
Let me see.
Wow.
Well, it started with a sequence of 9 winless league matches. Then he was sent off for protesting a goal in the Europa League.
I remember
that. Eliminated on the tournament away goals, and then he was sacked by the club. Valencia was 14th when they were sacked, 6 points clear of the relegation zone, and they've only won 3 of their 16 games under Neville, league games. Also failing to keep a single clean sheet.
Yeah.
And he never won this game ever again.
You know what it was? I think it was his accent. I'm so serious. Like, how am I supposed to understand you? I mean, come on, think about it. You're on the pitch and he's yelling at you. How am I going to understand what you're saying?
But like, also Valencia, why would you hire Gary Neville?
That was a bad hire.
Somebody who has never managed a club ever in his life. He just, Gary Neville. He used to play for Manchester United. He's gonna be what?
Hey, Man U legend.
It's not like it was they offered him the Man U job, like Lampard. Like that's like Lampard was straight nepotism. It's just like that's the greatest player of all time. come back
Kinda
to the church. We don't care what you
Hey,
do.
let's
Just,
see what he got. And we're like,
but Valencia? I don't know what this Valencia. Like, how the hell did you?
but Lampard had some kind of resume
He
from
almost got promoted with Derby County. That was his resume. Coming to Chelsea.
Derby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But really,
Anyways.
his resume was all the goals he scored for Chelsea back in the day. That was his true resume.
That's true resume. I'll agree with that.
No, nobody cares what he did at Derby. It's just like, we need a coach right now who's available. Oh, Lampard is a coach now? And he did really well with Derby? Come on, let's do it. Let's believe in the dream. It was a lie. But is there anything else we have to discuss before we sign off?
No, I think we covered pretty much everything.
Yeah, this has been a little shorter episode because we don't have a Man City fan to argue against anything. But before we go, I'd like to thank all our listeners. And if you like the episode, drop a like, drop a comment, hit subscribe, share with your friends, tell your friends about it. We'll be here every week. Moving forward, we're trying to be, dropping every Wednesday, 6 p.m. an episode for y'all. So like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day.